What is up, everyone out there in the world of YouTube? It is me, your buddy Nessa, better known as Great Love 91 on Twitter and Instagram, and this is SquaredCircleAddicts. Welcome, guys. Long time no talk. I'm back because as of right now, I was able to clear up some storage on my phone, and it says that I am at least 65% full, but that is better than 95 or 98% full, so I figured I was going to give it a shot and try to make this video for you guys, because today is a huge day in regards to professional wrestling. I think this is a day that a lot of us have been looking forward to, a lot of us have been curious about, a lot of us have had our speculations, especially with all the rumors floating around. And today is just a good day to be a professional wrestling fan. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, today is Double or Nothing Day. Today is the very first pay-per-view event we will be seeing from All Elite Wrestling with Cody Rhodes and company. I'm really super duper excited. If you guys know me, I have not been quiet about my going into it with like, oh man, but WWE is the best, because I am a true blue WWE girl. I've made no qualms about it. Everyone who knows me personally or from the podcast or from this channel, you guys know that. So I've kind of been like, alright, cool, AEW is a thing, but it's not a thing yet. I've been skeptic about it, I won't lie. But even with all of that skepticism, I am excited for today because I think the more professional wrestling, the better. The more options, the better. And I think, something of this nature hasn't created a buzz the way that AEW has. I mean, sure, we have TNA, we have Lucha Underground, we have a bunch of wrestling promotions. We have ROH, we have New Japan. Wrestling is a global phenomenon. But I think for the first time in a long time, this buzz has been generated. And this notion has come up of like, oh man, like these guys or this promotion could be competition for the WWE, especially because with Tony Khan's involvement and, the fact that it's back on TNT just like it was for WCW. Like there's just a lot of buzz going into it, a lot of thoughts, a lot of preconceived notions. It's just exciting whether or not you are going to watch AEW tonight or whether or not you're just going to watch something else. I feel like as a wrestling fan, this is something that we should all be proud of and all be excited for. Truthfully, I'm going to go down this card with little to no knowledge of the people involved. Again, I'll be honest, I am mainly a true blue WWE chick. That's what I do. That's where my bread and butter is. So I have little to no knowledge of the people involved, but either way, it seems like it's going to be a stacked card. It's a 9-match card. It goes live today at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The standard price is $60, but of course there's probably like streams you could find it on. I know I probably shouldn't be saying this on YouTube, but like that's just the truth. There's streams you could probably find it on. I'm sure you could Google where to watch AEW and some nice little article will pop up for you guys. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I am here to talk about my predictions and how I think things tonight are going to go down, as well as my thoughts on the rumors and, rumblings that have been circulating this event. So I had to write down the card because I didn't want to, butcher anybody's names or I didn't want to forget anything. So, of course, there is a casino battle royal going on tonight, and the winner of that battle royal will have a future championship opportunity at the AEW World Heavyweight title. There are 3 spots currently still open, and that's where the rumors and the speculations start running rampant because people are speculating that CM Punk might show up, people are speculating that Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, might show up. I don't necessarily know who's all in this battle royal, but I have to say, battle royals are always fun, whichever way you look at it, so I'm definitely looking forward to that match. The next one I want to talk about is the Best Friends versus Angelico and Jack Evans. Now, I'm familiar with Angelico because of Lucha Underground, and I'm familiar with Jack Evans because of that same reason. So for that reason alone, I am definitely going to go with Angelico and Jack Evans. The next one is SoCal Uncensored versus the Strong Hearts. Again, I don't really know much about any of these teams, but I do know that I appreciate tag team wrestling, so I'm excited for that. And I am going to go on a whim and say that I am going to go with SoCal Uncensored. Now this next one that I want to talk about, I'm actually really excited about because I actually am familiar with the people in this match, and that is Aja Kong and Yuka Sasaki and Emi Sakura versus Hiroku Shaya and Ryo and Ryo Mamazumi. I'm super duper excited to see Aja Kong in the ring, especially a AEW ring, no less. And because she is on that side of things, I'm gonna go with the team of Aja Kong, Yuka Sasaki, and Emi Sakura. That's where I'm siding. Let me know, guys, if you know more about this than I do, and what your picks and predictions are, and leave them down below. Again, you know I'm always open for good wrestling discussion. The next one is Sammy Guerra, did I say that right? Probably not, versus Kip Sabian, and I am going to go with Sammy for this one, just because I like his name. I know that sounds silly, but it is what it is. The next one, women's wrestling. This is what I'm really excited for because, again, I'm actually familiar with the people in this match, and that is Britt Baker versus Kylie Rae versus Nyla Rose. And this one, to me, is very important on the history side of things, not only because it is a amazing women's triple threat with 3 combustible elements. I am very familiar with Britt Baker because of her association with Adam Cole, baby! The Dr. Britt Baker. Kylie Rae, I've heard a lot about her. Everyone keeps telling me that if I enjoy Bayley, that I would enjoy Kylie Rae. And of course, there was that controversial comment that Cody Rhodes made yesterday at the press conference comparing Kylie to Bayley, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I know what you guys are thinking. What? Vanessa, you're still watching AEW Double or Nothing even after that? Yes, I am watching even after that because I do not believe in cancel culture. I believe in that everyone deserves a second chance. Cody, explained what he meant by the comment. I am still a little bit upset about it because to me it makes no sense. Like, why take a dig at someone for no reason just to hype up your talent? That's my opinion. That's where I'll leave it. But either way, I'm still excited to see Kylie wrestle in the ring because all my friends keep telling me, if you like Bayley, you like Kylie, you need to watch this match. So I'm excited. And then, of course, it's important because Nyla Rose is the first transgender wrestler to wrestle in a major promotion, and she has her match tonight. So I think that's going to be an awesome triple threat. For the winner, though, I am going to go with Britt Baker simply because she is the only girl returning to AEW from the group of wrestlers that wrestled at All In. And if you guys don't know what All In is, I'm sorry. Maybe do some research. That's the first pay-per-view that Cody and company put on before AEW was even a thing. So for that alone, I'm going to go with Britt Baker. This next one I'm hella excited about because, again, I enjoy great tag team wrestling, and I know for sure that these two teams are going to give us that. It's for the tag titles, and it's the Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks. Oh my goodness, can we talk about a barn burner? Because believe it or not, I'm actually familiar with all 4 of those men because I've watched them in New Japan. I've watched them in all the other indie promotions because everyone always told me that I should keep my eye on the Young Bucks, and I'm doing it. And one of my dream matches is the Young Bucks versus the Revival. Whether or not we'll ever get that, who the hell knows? But that's neither here nor there. But for this match, I'm gonna have to go with the Young Bucks. I mean, it's their night tonight. I can't see them not going over. To me, it wouldn't make any sense. So for that alone, I am going to go with the Young Bucks. Again, this next match I'm going to discuss because I don't know the order of the card and how exactly it's going to go down. But the next one on my list is Cody Rhodes versus his brother Dustin Rhodes. And my gosh, this is a feud that I have been wanting to see since forever. Since they did that whole tease at the Royal Rumble in 2000, I want to say 15 15, maybe 16. And then, of course, Cody Rhodes became Stardust, and there was that whole feud with Stardust and Goldust, and it was kind of cheesy, kind of overplayed for the WWE, to be completely honest. They didn't really do it the right way, but I am confident that AEW will do it the right way, and I think this is a match that every wrestling fan wants to see. I've heard people complain because they're like, oh, you talk about how you don't want nostalgia, but yet, you bring back Dustin Rhodes. But, to me, that's a ridiculous argument, especially because everyone knows that Goldust never really got his time in the sun, time in the spotlight. He was always overlooked, in my opinion. He was always the guy that put people over. Same thing with Cody Rhodes. He was a phenomenal Intercontinental Champion. In fact, I was just telling my friend that till this day, Cody Rhodes' Intercontinental Championship reign has been my favorite reign in the last 10 years as far as the Intercontinental Championship goes. To me, he made that belt mean something that it was lacking for so long, and then when he brought back the classic Intercontinental title, I fucking loved it. I ate all of that up when he was dashing Cody Rhodes, and then when he messed up his face and he wore the face mask. I was into it. I love the dude. I think this is going to be a great match. Personally, I'm honestly okay with whoever wins, in my honest opinion. But if I have to choose one Rhodes brother, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes for that match. And then now, moving on to the main event, Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And man, oh man, these two have had a feud like no other. If you watched their match in Wrestle Kingdom when it was a no-holds-barred match, my friend Trevor sent me that match and told me, Vanessa, you have to watch this, please. I know it's not really your thing, but please watch it. I did, and my gosh, I'm so glad I did because it was freaking amazing. Like it was one of those matches where you're sitting on the edge of your seat and you're biting your nails and you're pulling out your hair because you just don't know. And every moment is like you're hanging on it. You know what I mean? And I think that tonight they're going to have that ability to do it again. You have a not necessarily young upcomer, but you have someone that's still new to the business in Kenny Omega versus the veteran Chris Jericho. And I think just that alone is great storytelling. For this one, if you guys know me, don't shoot me, don't shoot the messenger, but I have never really been a huge Chris Jericho fan, ever, not even when he was in WWE. But I am, fond of Kenny Omega and his style of wrestling, so for that reason alone, I am going to go with Kenny Omega as your new and first AEW World Heavyweight Champion. That is it, from front to back. All my predictions for All Elite Wrestling Double or Nothing tonight. Please let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Who are you siding with? Who are you going for? Are you even watching AEW tonight? Or do you not care? Let me know in the comments below. Please, let's also carry this conversation over to Twitter. Follow me at GreatLove91. Let's talk wrestling, please, because today, like I said, it's a huge day. It's important. A new beginning is happening, and I think this is one of those things that as a wrestling fan you can't help but be excited for, or at least curious for, because that's why I'm watching, straightly, purely out of curiosity. So I'm excited, guys. I hope you enjoy AEW wrestling. It should be noted, too, that one of the crazy rumors going around today is that Sasha Banks might possibly show up at All Elite Wrestling. For me, personally, I definitely don't think that's going to happen. But hey, it might. People have speculated that she might have gotten out of her contract, and that's why she tweeted thank you so randomly 2-3 days ago. She's dyed her hair. She got a lip tattoo. She got an arm tattoo. It's like a whole new Sasha Banks. Again, I don't know. This is just purely speculation. But let me tell you, if it freaking happens, you can bet your ass my ass is going to be glued. My eyes are going to be glued to Double or Nothing. I'm going to be watching it like crazy. Another rumor, again, of course, is Jon Moxley, a.k.a. Dean Ambrose, showing up tonight because in his promo video that he released, shortly after, his contract ended with WWE, showed 2 dice on the wall, and the dice said 525. Of course, that's today, the day of Double or Nothing. And of course, the freaking logo for Double or Nothing are 2 dice. So that was that speculation. Of course, there's other speculation that CM Punk might show up. because apparently there was a rumor going around that the deal for the Khans to sign on with AEW and help them out was for CM Punk to get signed. Again, I don't know how true that is. Those are just rumors and speculations. But again, it should be noted that, like I said, there are 3 spots to be filled in the Casino Royale Battle Royal. And not only that, but we were supposed to have Hangman Page versus Pac tonight. For those of you who do not know who Pac is, that is formerly known as Adrian Neville. But apparently he pulled out of that match due to contract differences and creative differences. So I don't even know if we're still going to have that match. And if we do, who is replacing Pac? Again, huge names that are being dropped. Jon Moxley, CM Punk. So I guess we shall see. But until then, guys, take care, stay safe, but most importantly, stay addicted to the Squared Circle. Again, please enjoy Double or Nothing, because I'm going to try to. Go in there with an open mind. I know if you're pro-WWE or anti-WWE, or even if you just don't really watch wrestling, maybe tonight's the night you should watch wrestling. I don't know. But again, enjoy, guys, and I will see you next time. I'm probably going to go on here on Monday. I don't have school, so Monday for a recap of Double or Nothing, or I might just do a podcast. Speaking of the podcast, for those of you who do not know, this YouTube channel has a sister podcast with the exact same name, and you can find it on Google Podcasts, you can find it on Spotify, you can find it on Apple Podcasts, and of course you can find it on Anchor FM. I will leave all the links and all the things below, but until then, guys, take care. Keep watching wrestling, please. I need to find more people that love this thing as much as I do, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Later.